Hello, my name is Rola and I'm a second-year teacher candidate. In this video, I'll be taking you through how to set up your digital learning portfolio, or DLP. This website will serve as a place for you to reflect on your knowledge and understanding of teaching throughout your first term in the B.Ed program, document your learning, and self-assess your development guided by the weekly prompt. Be sure to review the assignment details in Canvas for more on the specific learning outcomes, requirements, and how this assignment will be assessed. There are several free website builders to create your DLP, such as Google Sites and Wix, each offering features that help new users build their first website. If you maintain an existing personal website, feel free to use that if you wish. This video will be geared towards using Google Sites for your DLP. Here's an example of what a DLP looks like from a Year 2 student. You can see they have several sections for other courses that they took throughout the program, not limited to just foundations. For your purposes, you will just have Foundations 1 for now. Let's take a look at how we can get started in Google Sites. Navigating to Google Sites, you can see that you have the option to create a blank site or start from a template. We'll begin from a blank site. This website builder interface displays the current web page that is being edited. On the right, you will find options for customizing the contents and appearance of your DLP split into 3 tabs: Insert, Pages, and Themes. The Insert tab contains elements that can be added to your website. The most common elements that you'll be using are text boxes, image containers, spacers, and collapsible groups. The Pages tab lists all of the pages on your website. Right now, the home page is the only page on our website, but we can add more by selecting the New Page option. You can also organize your web page into sections using the New Menu section option. We'll be using this feature later when setting up the DLP for this course. And lastly, the Themes tab allows you to change the fonts and colors of your DLP. At the very top, you will find an option to change the name of the document and edit viewer access to your website. While we're here, let's give our website a name, and maybe later we can add a bit more information about who we are to this homepage. The Publish button updates your website and makes all the changes you've made visible to other users. Let's create the required sections for our DLP now. We'll need sections for personal statements, guiding questions, and reflective analysis. Later, your instructor may suggest that you also include sections for your self-assessment or links to your field experience binder. A good way to organize these sections is to create a new menu section for Foundations, then create each section as a subpage. This will create a drop-down in the navigation bar. From here, you can update your DLP each week following the provided prompts and putting them in the appropriate section. Some weeks, you will have both personal statements and guiding questions. Others, you're only going to have one or the other. Here's an example of adding a response for your weekly DLP prompt. To keep things organized, you can use a collapsible group to create containers for each week's responses. The name of the header can be the week, and your written response can go into the body. After updating your DLP for the week, it is important to publish all changes so that your Foundations instructor can have access to the most up-to-date information while they are assessing your progress. Even though you probably don't have much in your DLP at this point, you should still publish it after creating the main sections. To do so, you are going to select the Publish button. The first time you publish, you'll be prompted to fill in a URL for your site. I would recommend putting something easy to remember, like your name. You can also manage who can view your site. To make sure your Foundations instructor can access your site, I would suggest just updating these settings to public view or adding their email address into the search bar. This will not mean that anyone can search and find your DLP, as they would still need the URL for this. And now you're ready to go and set up your own DLP. We've covered the basics to help you begin creating your DLP, but there are so many other features and customization options that you can explore on your own. Good luck and have fun with it.